Hi guys, what's up? Aaron Hooper here. Welcome to my Patreon page. This is the first video I've made for this. I know I've talked about making fitness content for a long time, and finally after the move to LA, I have the time and energy and focus to do it. So I'm so excited that you guys are here and you're going to join me. We are starting all of this off with nutrition. It is by far the most important out of everything. You can work out every single day of your life. And if your nutrition game isn't strong, it's not going to change anything. You cannot out-train what you do in the kitchen. So I'm not a dietitian. I have lots of certifications in nutrition, but I am not a certified dietitian. I will not prescribe you a plan. I will give you suggestions, and I have used this in the field with hundreds of clients with great success. So at any point, if you feel unhealthy or having unhealthy mental thoughts regarding nutrition, regarding your diet, talk to someone about it who is a professional dietitian. Super important. The second thing is there's at no point that I will talk about diets. Sometimes I'll talk about diets to show negative side effects, whatever, scientific case studies. But I will never push a diet. I'm 100% about conscious eating and about awareness in your food. So if you are looking for a diet, this isn't the place. I'll give you numbers, I'll give you scientific evidence, but there's never a moment that I'm going to push something on you for you to follow religiously. So beyond that, this gets really sciencey, and I apologize, but the more the weeks go on, I will include more in-depth information. Today we're going to say meat and potatoes. Take it as you will. So we're going to say super simple today. There are two tracks that you can take when we're looking at conscious eating. Type A, which is tracking everything, logging every single thing that you eat, pre-planning everything. We're going to talk about that at another time. Today, we're only going to talk about type B, which is more sustainable in that you can do it over a long period of time, which is awesome. And it's easier generally for you not to have to think so much. We just want to get to the point where we sit down at a table and we see what we're eating and we're like, okay, I know generally how much of this and how much of this and how much of this and how much I've eaten today. And I feel good about what I'm about to put in my body, and I know it's not going to negatively affect any of my goals. So, to start with a little bit of information, 1 pound of mass in the body equals 3,500 calories. That's anything. That is not to say that if you lose 3,500 calories, you're going to lose 1 pound of fat, because it's not translatable like that. But that's just going forward so we have an understanding. So if every single day you had a surplus of 100 calories, so every single day you ate, and let's say you burned off 2,000 calories and you ate 2,100 calories, in 35 days you will have gained a pound, a scale pound, meaning you'll stand on a scale and you'll be a pound heavier. Don't know what it is. Could be muscle, could be fat. Who knows? We're not here to check that. It's just information. Likewise, if you're in a deficit, if you're taking in 2,000 calories and you're burning 2,100, that means you have a 100 calorie deficit. That means at the end of 35 days, you'll have lost a pound of something. It gets more complicated than that, but stick with me. So within your eating, with what you put in your body, everything you put in your body is made up of macronutrients. It's got a lot of other things too. But for the most part, macronutrients. That is fats, that is carbohydrates, and that is protein. These are like the building blocks of everything that you are. There's amino acids within there, there's vitamins within there, all of this other stuff. But fats, protein, carbohydrates, the three essentials, the only things you'll need to know. So here's where we break it down into some formulas that are realistic for you to use. You're going to need to get a calculator out, so if you want to pause this, grab a calculator, a piece of paper, and a pen so you can jot all of this down. If you are looking to lose weight, you're looking for 10 to 12 calories per pound of mass in your body. So you're taking 10 to 12, 10, 11, or 12, and multiplying it by your body weight. Got that? Cool. The reason there's a range of 10 to 12 is every body is different, and it may be altered for you. So if you have a really fast metabolism, if you get warm faster, if you're leaner generally, you're going to want to stay on the higher end of that. So you're going to want to take the 12 number. If you have a much more sedentary life, your metabolism is quite low, you want to go to the 10 side of that. The reason is at no point do we want to get into potential starvation. You never want to go below the 10 number. You never want to get into potential starvation. There are so many negative side effects for weight loss, for hormonal imbalances. There are so many negative side effects of going into starvation. It's never worth it. So stay in that 10 to 12 range. Super high metabolism, multiply it by 12. On the lower end, multiply it by 11, multiply it by 10. For people looking to tone up, so this is not put on mass, this is also not lose a ton of weight. You're going to stay in the same weight range. You'll lose fat when you're doing the fitness program with it. You'll lose fat. You'll add muscle. But you're staying in the same general calorie range. You're looking at 12 to 14 calories per pound. Again, slower metabolism stays at the lower side. Higher metabolism goes to the upper side. For people looking to add muscle, this is generally for men, but women can follow this also, stay on the lower side of it. But looking to add muscle, you're looking at 16 to 20 calories per pound. Make sense? Awesome. So to get into the macronutrients of that, the protein will always, special cases excluded here, the protein will always equal your weight. So I am 175 pounds. If I am looking to lose weight, which I'm not, I'm just doing this formula for you guys, I am on the higher end of the metabolism. So I'm going to multiply 175 times 12, and I get 2,100. Yeah, my phone screen is super cracked, I'm sorry. I get 2,100, so that's 2,100 calories total that I'm going to eat every single day until my weight changes, and then obviously that multiplication changes. So my protein needs to be my body weight, so 175 grams of protein every single day. There are 4 calories per gram of protein. So we take 175 and multiply it by 4. That's 700. So of my daily 2,100 calorie number, 700 of that is going to be protein. The rest of it is going to be either carbs or fat. So the fat, you want to be eating 20 to 35% of your daily meals are fat. 20 to 35%. Varies per person, varies by what you're going to be eating. Anything in that range is healthy. The lower the number, the easier the weight loss is going to be. I say easier because you're going to be able to intake more carbohydrates, which means you're going to have more energy. I'm staying on 25%. So I take my 2,100 calories and multiply it by 25%. That gives me 525 calories. 1 gram, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. So we take this 525, divide it by 9, and we're going to get the amount of fat in grams that we can eat a day. I'm going to round up, so it's 59. So I'm going to say I can eat 59 grams of fat. So that gives us 175 grams of protein, which is 700 calories. That gives us 59 grams of fat, which is 531 calories after I rounded it up. So that gives us 1,231 calories between fat and protein of our 2,100 calorie limit. So the rest of it has to be carbohydrates. So we go 2,100 minus 1,231 equals 869, lucky number, 869 calories of carbohydrates a day. There are 4, just like the protein, there are 4 carbohydrates per gram. 4 carbohydrates, no, 4 calories per 1 gram of carbohydrate. Ooh, confused myself for a second. So we do 869 divided by 4. So we can eat 217.25. You could round that up or down. I could care less. So those are our numbers. 175 grams of protein, 59 grams of fat, and 217 grams of carbohydrates equals my meals every single day, my 2,100 calories every single day. Those are the metrics I'm looking to hit. Now, you can go plus or minus 10% of this and still be okay. It's not the end of the world. This is type B eating. This is, we understand what we're doing. We see food in front of us. We still want to eat and be happy. And we're going to make changes in our bodies still. So, the app that I use to track my food is called MyFitnessPal. If you are doing type B eating, which is what we've just talked about, get your MyFitnessPal going on your phone. I believe they have a computer program also, or whatever tracker you want to use. That was just easiest for me. And for this next week, just start tracking everything that you normally eat. It's going to be complex at first. You're not going to understand how to input some of it. Look up tips and tricks online. Input anything that you eat and everything that you eat. And just see what your numbers are at the end of the week. Then go through these formulas and start seeing places that you can get your specific goals in line with what you're currently eating. Maybe that means eating a little less of something. Maybe that means being more mindful when you grab a handful of almonds and instead just grab 2 or 3. This is going to be the thing that needs to change in your head in order for progress to happen. I promise you, if you are present to these formulas and stick within those ranges, we are going to see progress so much faster than if it were otherwise. We will talk about type A eating soon, which is tracking every single thing that you eat for a long time. We'll talk about that soon. But for now, I hope you guys got some knowledge bombs and hopefully enough to get you started. And I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait to see what you guys do with all of this. I'm starting this so that we can be on a journey together. I want you guys to post on your Instagram and tag me in like progress photos and things because I genuinely want to see us change ourselves from the inside out. It changes everything. And I can't wait. I'm so happy you guys are here on this journey with me. Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful day.